I've got a Carl Miner piece, one of his TNAG demo tunes that I've been wanting to work out for a little while, and I'm just going to go through how I learn it. It's not going to be particularly interesting to anybody other than people that are interested in learning new tunes. So it is not a lesson in the tune, more of just a kind of documentation of my learning process. Tune's not in E, it's in G. And what I've got here as a setup is I've got the Martin 0018V, super comfortable, lovely guitar, a little bit of a shorter scale, which is just nice to kind of have under my fingers. And then I've got just one microphone, just picking up the sound from these places. And then I've also got, and this is how I learn all of these tunes, I've got my YouTube open with the Carl Miner tune that I want. And in the description of this video, I have linked to that. So if you are interested in knowing what that tune is, and if it's something that you think you might be interested in learning, go ahead and watch that. And you watch at any point, because this is going to take me a little while. Like I said, I've been wanting to learn this tune for a bit, and now I've got an opportunity because I've got a couple of spare hours on a Saturday that I can kind of do anything I want with. I got the stuff set up just for fun. The guitar's kind of clamped in here. It's a little bit strange to be able to move the hands around. I got this stand a few years ago because I wanted to make sure that I was standing up a bit more, right, just in general. And so I saw this on the used on Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace and picked it up. And then it was quite nice to have a guitar stuck in it. But funnily enough, I moved office rooms, and I've ended up putting the standing away and not having the guitar out. But actually it is quite nice just to have one here. So it's at the right height for me to play. It's not the best, it's not my most favored playing position. So it's a little bit classical, a little bit neck up. Normally I'll play a little bit more like over it, but posture wise, love it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit play on my little YouTube. You won't get to see this, but you get to hear it. But you can go off at any point and you can have a look at Carl's version of this, which is obviously fantastic, and I'm not going to get anywhere near it. What I will hopefully do is, and this is what I usually happens when I sit down to learn one of these tunes, is by the end of the session, I've got an idea of how to play all of the bits. I certainly haven't mastered them. So, okay, that's the setup. I'm going to just go ahead and do it. The annoying thing about this tune, I'm just going to play it here. You'll probably be able to hear this. And I've got this in 75% speed in YouTube, which is usually fine. So that start bit, as in some of the TNAG videos, you can't see what he's doing with his hand, right? So he's hitting some notes, and I'm pretty terrible at working things out by ear. However, luckily, and this usually is the case in most of the TNAG videos, the end of this video, he finishes with the same bit, and you can see what he's playing there. So I'm going to skip to the end. Again, you can't see this. There, and now I can see what he's doing. So that was up here. Straight away, I'm all right there. Okay, so far, that's what it sounds like. I'm okay with that. I'm pretty sure I can see what he's doing. I'm doing the same thing. Okay, what's next? Whoa. YouTube just did something super weird then. So we go straight into the C position, F. That sounds like what he's doing here. So Let me just get that under my fingers. So with a lot of this stuff, I kind of have to figure out, what is he doing? Sometimes it's something that my fingers are used to doing, or the position of my left hand knows it. And so it's quite easy to kind of figure it out. But other times, and this usually happens minimum times once on every single Carl Miner piece that I've learned, at some point he'll do something that I've never ever done before. I've listened to this piece a bunch, I've watched it a bunch, I know kind of the chord shapes that he uses in it just by eye, but until I kind of sit down and give it a go, there's usually something in there that I really can't do. Okay, so. All right, that's okay. Then he probably does something else. Let's just see. At the end isn't quite the same. So the same thing again. Okay, so then he does the end bit, and I don't want to look at that yet. It kind of goes into the, he does some kind of little rundown, playing on the G. Then I'm going to go back to the start and see what he does at the start. Okay, so he just ends it with a chord, which is F to C, I guess, or that to that. So let me get that. No, into the C. All right, I'm pretty happy with that already. Already it's sounding good. Now, this happens to me all the time. I am playing it at 75% speed, and I'm like, oh, this is all right. I can play okay. And then when it goes back up to 100%, I'm totally lost. So I'm going to stick at 75 for now, though. Okay, so far so good. Now we're into the actual meat of it. That's the intro, and that's going to be again at the end with some extra bit. But what comes next? And again, we can't see this, right? The camera hasn't panned across, but it's definitely a G shape because I've seen the chords, right? Okay, so he's doing something like that. We're going to see it again in a bit. And it's the same thing again. Oh, I can see it now. Oh, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is like, what is this? I don't even know. This is my terrible musical knowledge. This, like A over C. It's probably got a different name. So, that's what I'm getting so far. Okay. So. And he's going to C. But let's be like this. Okay, and I saw that then, so that's. Back into the G. Now is he playing G like this with the ring finger and the little finger areas? Okay. Sometimes that matters, sometimes it doesn't. I often have to refinger. I have to refinger when Carl goes over with his thumb. So not when he's playing the F down here. He just about do that. But in some other places, he'll thumb over, and I can't always do it. So, okay, but this is fine so far. Where was it? So far, he's not done anything particularly that I can't already play, which is good news. Okay, then he goes. And there. So probably it repeats. I go slowly. I think it's that. And the really funny thing is, with all of this, I can absolutely hear the wrong thing over and over again. So much so that it might be 6 months later after playing a song over and over again that I'm like, hang on, I'll go back and listen to it and think, oh, there's actually a slightly different rhythm there, or he's hitting different notes. But so far, this one seems to be okay. Oh, so that what time when he goes to the C, he does a that, and he's done that. I've done that in songs of his before, maybe not quite that shape. So let's. Is it that? And it's difficult to see. I might have to slow that down. Maybe it's that. But like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that. Down, down. Then he does another little extra bit in there. I'm not going to worry about that right away. Okay, so that was. Is that in the F? The F? Okay, can I use the arrow keys here? I can. Okay, then he does a. Did he? Is that, or maybe that. Again, it's slightly off camera, so what is it? It sounds like that. So I think that's the. And this slightly bit's going to take me a while. All right, so what's it from the beginning? This is it. I've forgotten how the start goes. Let's see, into the G parts. Okay, I'm going to have to do that over and over again to get that into my mind. So let's keep going. And this is it. This is what's going to happen for the rest of this stream, is simply me figuring this stuff out until I've got it all done, or until I hit a bit. Sometimes this can happen. I can hit a part that is just very difficult. And I might then just stop there. I might call it. I might be like, that's enough. That is enough of this. But we shall keep going. Oh, okay. So then this next one, he goes do-do-do. So camera on and off, and then back on. Then what are we into then? Let's see. All right. So, and it's always, as always, he's got these little variations that he does each time. It's never the same each time. So. Okay, so he does the down, down, down again. I don't think that's quite right, and I wonder whether we get to see it, or I might have to go back to that. Some of those trills he does, where he hits a note, they can be quite, I find them to be quite challenging sometimes. So that one, it doesn't surprise me, like hearing it and knowing that bit was coming up. All right, I'll come back to that. Okay, he's onto the B section now, which is this chord. I seem to remember. I'm going to do that bit in a minute. So yeah. Well, Carl is improvising a lot of the time, but he's definitely improvising within shapes and melodies and patterns that he knows really, really well. So you see the same motifs come up in a lot of the things that he does. But absolutely, every time he's playing it, he's spicing things up and adding some little bits in that sound good. So. I'm not worrying too much about the picking at the moment, right? Sometimes with these pieces, especially when they're fast, I've got to get the alternate picking really drilled in from the start. I think that this piece, even when it's back up to full speed, is reasonably within my picking tolerances just to be able to work it out. Now I've said that, there's definitely a run in it a little bit later. That's going to take some pick up and down figuring out that I can make it work for me. So. That little trill in. And as always, it's off camera now, so let me flick to that. Actually, I can move this a bit so I can reach it. There we go. So the next part. Okay, so in this B shape, I can see it. Okay, so he's in this. Then straight down into this. There's no hybrid in there. So let me just watch that bit again. Oh, it is hybrid in there. Okay, so he's hitting that with his. Okay, so he goes up on this one. Then he straightens it. Something like that. Okay. Not particularly hard. I don't think it's going to be too tricky to get my fingers around, but it's not immediately. So let's just hear that again. So then he plays. Okay, so it's a little just arpeggiating up there. All right, that's okay, not perfect. And he's definitely doing a couple of other things in there that I'm not picking up on. Oh, a little bit. Okay, so on one of those, he does a little. Then he's got, oh, I remember this bit. This is a tricky run now. Let me see. So what note does he hit here? Okay. Okay. So we're in the G scale. G major up here, I think. He does something like that. Okay. All right, let's go through that bit again. Oh, come on, brain. Okay, so he slides down off. So I'm thinking of both, like what he's doing, what the notes sound like, where is he sliding between. That can't be right, can it? Does he hear that? Does he do that? Maybe not. So he's sliding down, and then something a bit blurry. Let's hear it from the start. Okay, so you're going down a semitone down there that I saw. Something like that. Okay, so now Carl never uses his ring finger here. I think he'll be doing that. He often does some good stretches. Again, my fingers don't follow the same pattern as his. So okay. So a nice navigating back down into root position from up here. So what was it in here? Oh yeah, the hybrid. Let me check that thing, that fretting at the end. And also, how many times does he go through that middle bit? Okay. So that's the first one, 1. Oh, okay, I'm missing something. Because he goes. I might have to look at the picking for that. Back to the G. Anyway, I missed that bit. Here we go. Okay, he slides into that. So he's got a little slide in here. I was like, am I getting it wrong? But I played the notes, but I didn't slide into it. So that slide there. Or is it there? Maybe it's that. Maybe that's why it sounds so bad. Maybe he's doing it there. Gotta remember that trill at some point. Oh man, I already know it's going to take me ages. That's not right. That's right. So he goes down and up, which is nice. And then the nice open string, freeing his hand up. All right, cool. And that's not unreasonable. It's not fast, but I feel like that's it, and I don't feel like I'm missing too much there. Okay, on that one he slides up on two different strings, so he's definitely using B and G on that one that I can't do. And now this was. And then I think he does a horrifically fast run now, which I've not been looking forward to, and I know it's coming up. But let me just figure that bit there. Down, down. Okay, that one's not so bad. I already know it. There's a fast run coming right in here. So I have to sing some of these out. And often I sing in the wrong notes. I mean, it could be that, but I don't think it is. It's not that. I might have to look at his right hand here too. Sometimes I've got to slow down to 50%. Annoyingly, you can't see his left hand at this point. feel like he's doing that 2 on here and then. Right, I'm going to slow it down more. Okay, what are we doing? Playback speed down to 50, and just so I can hear the notes here because I can't see it. I am looking at his left hand, his right hand, to see where he's playing. Maybe he hits the E there. I've run out of fingers down here. And this is crazy because like figuring it out and then getting up to speed is just, oh, it's not torturous, but this is the thing. I can't see his left hand, so he might be shifting it around. I have to end up with my ring finger there. So maybe right, let's just hear that from the bit before. Yeah, he definitely finishes with 2. It's so likely to be the F sharp there. And he must be. That's in there. Let's skip through that just to see if I can figure out the rest. I'm going to go back up to 75% speed. All right, here we go. And what happens next? Oh, okay. So then he does a slide. He does it in this A over C. I'm calling it A over C. I don't know what it is. He does it in this shape, and it's interesting. And I can't see his left hand. Da 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 da. I'm not getting that. Maybe it's just that single slide. He's not hitting that E. Maybe. Let's listen to that again. Oh, he does that. It's the trill. Yeah. Something similar to that. Oh, it's going to kill me. All right. Okay. Then back into the start riff. Okay, so then he ends it, he finishes it. So the start riff is. No, he does something different there. All right, okay, that was nice because we got to see that. That's what he's doing. Up here. Okay, so a lot to work on, but I think I've got all of the pieces, at least partly in my head. So the fast run, it's going to be a while to figure that one out, or at least to kind of practice it. And on the fast run, I'm going to have to listen to it again. I've already forgotten it. I'm going to have to think about exactly what to do with the right hand in order to make that fast, which probably will be watching Carl's right hand. So what I'm doing still is I'm checking out the YouTube video, copying what Carl is doing, figuring it out, trying to piece together the gaps where I can't see both of his hands, and even where I can see both of his hands doesn't mean I know what he's doing. So I'm going to take the video back to the start, and I'm just going to see if I'm going to play his part, listen to it, and then I'm going to see if I can remember how to do it. So the intro section, this bit's fine because it's into the C, so that's fine. No harm in practicing it. I wonder if he's hitting. I don't think he is. I think it's just those two. Okay, so. Okay. Happy with that. That is roughly right. Okay. I'm going to listen to that bit again. I want to hear what he's doing on the C. It's the. Okay, so on the first time, he just hits it like. So. Okay, that's the rough shape of it, but then we've got all of the different things that he does on the in-between bits. So that one looks the same, except on the C he does. He's not doing it. I'm just going to listen to that again. All right, okay, so. That one's the same, only rather than that one. All right. And then at the end of that, he goes, just a little hammer on. So far. So that's all it is. I mean, all it is. Okay. For some reason, I got into my head that he was up on here, starting on the second fret, which is kind of cool. But it's not right. It's just it's real fast. And there's a slight little dun. And that one is. So that's. And he does that, I remember. Because I like that bit. And then it's the same. I think he goes to the open E, the open D. Yeah, I think I wasn't getting that right. And that's the sort of thing I can get wrong over and over again. I noticed I just was watching the video, so I'm just replaying, looking at Carl's original video on this. And again, I can just go blind to the things that he does. But in this case, I don't know why I like that bit. Into the B section, I'm guessing. So that is just slightly different to how I was thinking it was, because he's keeping the kind of up and down kind of arpeggio going a bit longer than I was thinking. So I'm not doing alternate on this at the moment. I might come back and figure that out, but ooh. Ooh, that rubber bit came off. Let me just pick that up. That'd be annoying. Yeah. So this thing clamps, using these clamps, I kind of push with my stomach. I want that on there. I'll be moving around a little bit. Kind of doesn't do it any good. So what was I doing there? Then the cool run that's not too fast. Oh, that's nice. I really like that. It might take a while to get up to speed. Oh, I really want to go to C after that, but it's definitely running down the G run on that. Okay, so. so the B section into that. I don't think Carl's doing anything different. I'm just going to finish that. Okay, so on one of them he does. He sticks one of those in. So I have to remember, like when I do this slide, something that plagues me is which strings get left ringing or not. A lot of my my finger flesh likes to mute stuff, so I have to really work on this this B whatever it is called. B flat, of course. I have to work with my ring finger to keep it off the G string. And you can bet that Carl's leaving that G string ringing. Yeah, maybe not. Uh-oh. Okay, so my fingers don't fully want to do this. That's what he does. He does that. Okay. I really want to go. I want to go up there, but it's got this this F sharp in it. Oh. Where are we going there? And he does something different on that one, and I've just forgotten what he does. Or is that the one with the fast run? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. That sounds reasonable. Does that have the right number of notes in? I don't know. I got to get. I want to. I don't know. Do I need to get back on the ring finger? No, I can do that with the. I can do that with my middle finger there. I really want to hit. I really want to get this so it links in my brain to another run that I've done, and then it will become a little bit easier to play. And right now, I'm just trying to think through it. Or maybe I've just converted it. Let me just listen to it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so right number of notes, possibly the right notes. Not until I go back and think about that a bit harder, I might not be able to get that. That one had the... on the C. And there's something really tricky about going from these kind of nice on the money, on this kind of nice rhythm, right? Not too fast, pretty steady, and then hitting those fast runs and having to pick in the 16th notes. It's so smooth and fluid when Carl does it, but my brain is kind of like you're doing this, everything's kind of up and down on the beat. I find it really hard to kind of throw the faster bits in. So if I end up on my middle finger there, that's okay. And it's not as easy as that because he's playing those extra notes. There it is. And that is still massively slow compared to full speed, because I'm still running at 75%, and I've lulled now. My brain has been tricked into thinking that this piece that's the right tempo for this piece. So I'm going to get rudely awakened when I try and listen to the actual one at full speed. So So when I'm trying to figure out these fast runs and getting used to them, I'll often, like, I go too fast. I always want to get to the end point. I always want to kind of have it mastered, or like I said, have my brain associated with something else that I can do and be like, oh no, you know this bit, and then just play it perfectly. But I do like to, even though I skip ahead, I like to kind of think about how does it fit in with the next bit and the bit before. So I might just spend a while on the actual riff itself, but then try and fit it in with what came before. Because what I want is when I get to that bit, which is going to be hard, it's never going to be easy, that part, but I want to have my fingers really ready that after you do that bit before, you do that next bit, and hopefully more likely to get it right. Something like that. The problem with that last one, which sounded like reasonably fast and reasonably fine, is that I wasn't fully conscious of exactly what I was doing, and I definitely could forget that, so I need to get that ingrained. So let's get to the end anyway. Oh yeah, that's where he does that. Oh, and I worked out, now I can't remember. So it was there. the other thing that I'm doing right now, which doesn't make much sense, but it's often what I'll end up doing, is I'll string the parts that I'm not sure of yet into a chunk and then kind of just play those bits over and over again. So I wasn't getting it right then. I wasn't playing it true to the way Carl was playing it. I was practicing 2 bits that I've just squashed together because my brain knows I need to get those bits dialed in. So later on I can separate them out. I'm never worried about bits like that end up being ingrained. So there's no issue ever for me to take bits apart and put them next to each other. But when I'm practicing, I'll often be like, right, there's the fast bit there, and then this other bit that's tricky there, and I'll just squash them in and see if I can like play coherently, but with those parts next to each other, just for a bit of efficiency, rather than just going from start to finish with the whole piece. So anyway, let's get through that bit. Okay, so on that last one, he goes. So he does something on the G. What does he do? Just to lead himself in. Very, very simple. So he can lead that. That's what it is. It's so he can leave the G string, open string, ringing when he moves up position. Okay, so a very common. There's a super cool run he does in this song. Where he goes. So he's got this G in the D or G in the C position. Little run from this, and he hits the. So that kind of open string transition, that's what's going on here. So you know what? I might just play with that with my. He goes over with his thumb, but I don't think there's any need. There's no efficiency in this, so I think I can just go. I think that's right. And then the bit that I've forgotten. Okay. So he does it like this. No, he doesn't. Okay, let's hear that again. So he's in that. All right, fantastic. So that's lots of the pieces again, start to finish. Getting it under my fingers, still not fully confident with it. I'm going to go back through from the beginning, look at all of the parts. And on these like, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th times, sometimes I'm looking to check something that I've done, and other times I'm looking to see if there's a bit that I've missed where he's adding something cool in, some kind of flavor in there. So let's just see. And it's still in multiple parts in my mind. Okay, so that's that first part, and I don't think there's anything there that I'm missing. I think he must be doing. No, missing something. Oh, because it's just. That's the last one, so I will do that. Fine. Okay, so on that first one. I wonder if what's he actually doing in there. Okay. He's doing that. Okay, so that one. So those two in a row, not too bad. And I have to remember he's hitting that. He's hitting that on the way down. I heard that. And that's what he's doing. Because he's lifting that middle finger up. Still not quite right. Because in that. He's not doing that. So it's, I've got to get that right. You can hear some buzz from my fingers getting on the other side, pushing onto the open strings. Okay, and that, so this is the third time round. Oh yeah, don't forget. My favorite bit, and yet I still don't get it right. Then into that section. Okay, so that last one is. No, it's not. Oh, I like that bit, and I thought I could do it, but actually, he makes that hammer on, that pull on. He makes it sound really good. which means he's really hitting that nicely with his pick, very at exactly the right time. I don't feel like it comes through like that with me. Then it's so easy for me to forget, even though I just spent a little while working it out. So I missed the second trilly bit. I'll do it from here. Okay. Not bad. But let's hear him go through it. Straight into it. That's totally normal. Okay, and then he goes into the faster bit, and he's a bit more aggressive. More aggressive. I just already know how tricky it's going to be to get that at the right speed. I know I say the same things over and over again, but that bit is definitely going to be tricky. Okay, so he goes into that when he does it once with the fast run down. Oh, and then he's got that. First one goes into fast run down. The second one's got the and then it ends up going that very standard on the C shape, but then a bit trickier. I don't know, to get that. Into that. Okay, so coming out of the okay. I don't like that. You see, if I do it like that, if I do it with my ring finger on here, I can slide up. Then then slide down with these two, which I bet Carl isn't doing. He's just moving his finger, but that feels easier. It's that end bit, da, 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 da. Okay, which I can't remember. I'm gonna have to listen to that. G, E, F, E. It couldn't be easier. It couldn't. I should have been able to remember that. Those slides so tricky. I'm sure I've never had problems sliding things before. That's not true. I definitely have. So what was that? It was the G. Let's check he doesn't do anything weird on that slide. Oh, I see it. That's what it is. So okay, let me do that. Let me do that again. All right, lots of bits to this. Seems to be not unreasonable. It seems to be reasonably doing its job, holding that in. Okay, so do I know it all the way through? Maybe. Do I know all of the pieces? I think I do. I think I might not be able to remember everything. So I'm just going to have a think about like how it starts, where I get stuck, where I've got to work on, what I can't remember. So this is the start. Something like that. That's the one. No, I have to remember that. Which is that after you slide up and come down, you've got to go up and down. one. Okay, I think that's working. Let me just tighten this thing up. Is that one all right? Yeah. It makes a bit of noise, this, I've noticed. It makes a little bit of noise. Okay, that's cool. Right, and as always, let's go back. And I'm going to pause at the bits that I don't remember. The bits in my brain that are like, I've worked it out, but when I get to it, I forget it. And also looking for stuff when Carl's playing where I'm like, I don't do that. So there, he does a little slight strum, a 2-string. So he did, what did he do? He did this. See that, like, it's not much, is it? But that little lighter touch. He doesn't do it that time, he does it in the middle time. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so he doesn't hammer on. I'm really tempted to go. I'm really tempted to do that, but he doesn't do it. Obviously, I could choose to do that, but let's just stick with what Carl does. Okay. So the second time, very similar. So then the third time. So I'm going to do that middle one, that third one again. So the last one has got the nice trill in it. And I already know that's going to be a struggle for me to make that ring out okay. Oh, he doesn't, he goes. Okay, let's check the transition into the B section. Okay, so there's nothing weird going on there. I want to go straight there up to the D. Why does my brain want to go D, D? Okay, so let's do that whole middle section. Interesting that I'm not hitting that B flat nicely. Let's do it again. I did the hammer wrong. Okay, so that middle section. I think he slides all of these up. Let's see how that sounds. I'm not doing it though. Maybe he takes this. Maybe he takes his first finger off and slides the other two. There's definitely something going on there with it. I think it's a double slide. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, he does. So he's sliding these two up. There's always a way. There's always something that makes it more difficult. Just when I think that I'm actually doing all right. So. Slides down that last one. That's all right though. That's okay. So that middle section, no surprises, except it's the double slide on that. So let's see if I can accurately hit this B flat. It's B flat with a G hanging in there. Maybe if I play this C shape with these two and make that easier, that transition. Maybe I'm struggling going from here. I mean, I should be able to do it, but let's try that. Nope. Okay, from the top again. B section. Be nice to have the B section like really good and clean by the end of this. Sometimes when I do that, I'll play the same part and I'll just go around and around and round. And in my head, I'll set right, I've got to be able to do this at this slow tempo like 3 times in a row without making any mistakes before I move on to the next part of the section. So I just set these weird little challenges in my mind just to see if I can get through it. So let's have a look at that again. Oh, wrong note. And sometimes I've just got to slow it down to get the challenges right. So I'm going to go for like 3 times in a row. I'm not going to worry about this bit. Don't worry about that. It's still messed up. Bad. But I got bored. Okay, come on, brain. That hammer on that's so annoying. I'm gonna have to listen to that a bit. So that is, and I know it is. Okay. So he just goes down, down, down. Why? There's something about that rhythm my head can't figure out. Have I lost a little bit again? This bit keeps falling off. But it's quite important. It's the rubber bit that stopped this from kind of harming my guitar. I kind of want it to stay on. That's not a mark, is it? No. It's all right. So what was that? So he's good at those downstroke, 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 downstroke things. I'm always looking to alternate, but sometimes it sounds really good to do that, especially when he's kind of double stopping or like hitting two strings at the same time. So so this is the last bit after the B section, back to the A section, and then he does it. God, that's going to be difficult to get that right. I'm hitting that last with an upstroke. I don't like that. So again, I'm just kind of rotating around here. I'm not going to the next section. I'm going to keep going round and round this bit until I've got it a bit more cemented in my mind, which means I'll forget some other bits, but I don't mind about that. So what was I doing? very similar. There's a run in a piece in D that Carl does where an up run that, and I think there's a down part in there that also has this back to that string for one and then up to the other string. So what is that? So that'd be quite nice. If my head can link those two together, I can practice two aspects of it in one go. So I think that this riff here isn't totally foreign to me. Yeah, so I still want to go to the G after that slide. Okay, so let's not worry about that fast bit. Well, let's do the how it actually ends. G, F, no. Oh, come on, brain. So in this, just in case my memory forgets in the future, when I play this two-finger G chord, I'm absolutely muting the A string so that it doesn't ring out. And if I don't, it ends up being a bit weird. So I have to remember to do that. So just the end bit again popped into my head. I'm not going to do it with the thumb mode, I'm just going to play this real basic. Why is that so hard? Okay, so this is going to be the crux, apart from the super fast that run. The second crux of this is going to be these getting these slides right, and he's got another. I think there's something about there's a super cool like triple slide thing that he does in a completely different place where he's playing a costal, and what does he do? It's in G. He goes up to this A and then slides these down. This. And if you notice, like getting those to sound I find very difficult. Also the accuracy in stopping exactly the right place. That's what's getting me here, is this accuracy, and like I got to slide up to this one, and then it has to be. So. I'm not hitting the double stop. I wasn't hitting both of those strings, which totally makes it sound much weaker. All right, that seems okay. I don't think there's anything magical that happens at the end there. Let's check. Standard ending. Okay, one extra note there. Just checking it hits the C notes before that slide. So let's do it from here. Why is that hard? getting those slides, that's going to be the tough part. Okay, so right straight away in my brain, things I want to practice. I want to practice the fast run. I always want to practice the fast runs. That. I want to practice that slide. That one. And then that bit in the middle. So good, isn't it? I really want to do the trill immediately, but you hit the note first. There. Ooh, slipped off the fretboard there. That's cool. I can so easily get that wrong. Okay, so most of the parts in my mind. So it's got the little extra bits. It's got the fast bits, and those variations. I can definitely. It's not so much that I mix them up, but I kind of forget which ones are there. Especially if there's a little variation that he does that my fingers want to play. I kind of want to do that one over and over again. So the start I think is okay, and it's just at the end. I think I'm just going to go just with my memory to see what I come up with, thinking about all of the parts, and then I'm going to go back through, as I always do, go back and check like how it's going. And then once I've got that done, I'll stop watch. I'm going to kill the live stream, and I will probably stop looking at the video, and it will just go into my practice repertoire unless I forget parts of it. So with all of these things, I get it into my brain, do a bit of practice, and what I'll end up doing is probably within a few days, or maybe what is it, Saturday now, probably before next weekend, I'll have this reasonably enough, unless that fast run is really, really gets me, I'll have this reasonably enough under my fingers that I'll make a recording. But even after that, I still practice these pieces, because those recordings that I do are often like, when I've just got it, I can just play it all the way through just about a reasonable speed, not when I can play it the best. So now I've just talked for a little bit. I bet I've forgotten how it goes. It doesn't go like that. That little bobble fell off again, and I'm just going to pick it up because I don't want this metal scratch to come off. I must be jiggling this just in the right way to make that want to come off. Okay, it's not going to come off now. It's come off 4 times. Okay, where was I? Oh, I forgot that. It goes to the C. Oh, that's the trill one. That's the best one. Okay, got to get that into my mind. Okay, so after the So. Ooh, and again, when I go to that, the rhythm changes and it keeps the up-down stroke. So. How's that thing? How is it fallen off already? Right, let's get it back on. So that's really fascinating. We go to the B section. I've got ingrained in my mind this rhythm where there's a pause, right? And he doesn't keep picking, but actually he does. So there, keep picking. Oh, okay, so that middle section, slow it down, right? I don't want to because it feels like it's easy. Make sure I finger that B flat properly. I want to go into it from the last one of the first section. I did it again. So I really want to go rest. There's no rest there. Straight on. So, okay, that's really interesting again. I know I've got to just really, really concentrate. So off this bit. A lot of concentration to do it really badly. Okay, so but back from here again. I still didn't do it. You know why? It's because I'm concentrating on getting the slide up right. And then if I get that right, I don't get the next bit right. Okay, super slow just from the G. Okay, so super slow if I'm concentrating just on the G is okay. So do that again. Okay, I can easily get the slide wrong and I can easily miss hitting that G. And I got to go straight into the little tiny ring finger hybrid pluck. Okay. No, he doesn't do that on that last one. So I have to remember that on the last one. Okay, so my head is wanting to go for that. The bit that I'm okay, there's bits that I have to practice mechanically. I've got to get the fast run. But this transition from the A part to the B part is something that I've got to get into my mind. So I think I'll do the last part from the A part into the next part. got to hit that. I've got to hit those two notes, not just one. So let's do that again. So pleasing. That's so pleasing to get right. Obviously, I should have kept going then, just to kind of get my brain to keep going after that bit. But I'm going to do that again from the first section part. So those are the bits, and I can totally see this bit here. It's really nice. It's not too fast, and even at the piece at full speed, that's okay. That's definitely going to be a bit where I want to speed up, and I'm terrible at speeding up toward the end of songs. But okay, G in the first section to the second section. This side, he slides up there. Ooh. Okay, I don't mind that. Don't mind the fast run. At this slow speed is okay. The transitions in the middle bit, remembering the first bits. I think I'm going to go slowly from start to finish, see if I can get all the way through it. Not worry about mistakes, but just try and get my brain remembering the different parts. Really don't like that. Like I wanted to get all the way through and I didn't want to have to stop, but the fact that I messed up playing and I did the pause I don't want to have to do, it's because there's a lot of stuff going on in my mind about trying to remember all the different parts, which is totally fine, but I want to get into that B section and get that right, which might mean slowing down into it. I don't mind about that, but I just want to get that right. I also forgot that which is the of the third one. Okay, so from the start. Okay, so like essentially terrible. But what I really liked about that is it had all of the pieces. Even if I fluffed them up, they're still there, and that's really nice. And also in these last goes, I haven't been referring to the YouTube video, right? So the YouTube video that up till now has been like a crutch, I'm okay with. So what happens next is, after I kill this stream, is I'm going to listen to Carl Miner's version and the TNAG version. That's going to be, because it's on my playlist, so I'll listen to that anyway. But I can now sit down in my normal practice spot and add that into my practice part. I'm not going to play it fluidly, but I can practice all of the parts and remember them all in my mind. I can't put them all together yet, but in a few hours of kind of doing that and practicing those bits, then I feel like I'll have that solid and I can start to ramp the speed up. So that's it, right? That's the end of the live stream. So I'm going to kill this, and I need to have a listen back to see whether it actually sounded any good or not. So, and I also need to see about, like, why do these little rubber bits keep slipping off there? I tell you what, though, I had forgotten how much I like having a guitar in one of these stupid stands so that I can just stand up and play, because that was like, I'm a bit tired now after 2 hours of standing up and kind of fiddling through this. But I think I might leave one of these out just so that I can stand up and play, and I'm not always kind of sitting down. Anyway, something that popped into my mind. Let's end this. Whoa. And yeah, well, I am really pleased not to have done the live stream, but to have this song, which I've really liked for a while, now kind of solidifying into something that I can actually do. And it's always a bit of a, there's always a bit of a risk, right? I've taken on and tried to learn some Carl Miner. I tried to pick a simple one that it wasn't too long. This one's like 1.5 minutes long, and it's not particularly fast with too many fast runs. But there have been a few occasions where I tried to learn even a simple sounding Carl Miner demo, and like after like 2 or 3 minutes, I've been like, my fingers just can't do it. You know, you saw me struggling with these slides up and down, which is, all right, I know I'm going to be fine at those. I'm not great at those yet, but there's definitely been times where even within a couple of minutes of kind of slowing Carl's version down, trying to figure out what he's doing, and just it's usually my left hand won't play ball on it. So one of his, I don't think it's a Gibson demo, but it might be definitely kind of a Gibson shaped guitar demo where as soon as he starts, it looks simple. It's like a G-shaped chord or a C-shaped chord, and there's something that he does that doesn't kind of gel with me. So anyway, right, I'll end this and keep practicing somewhere else.